In today's video, I'll be showing you how I turned $100 into $100,000 in 45 days. And you guys can see that right here. This is that exact Shopify store that I'm talking about. As you can see, it started from around $0 and generated over $100,000 in 45 days. And let me go ahead and refresh the screen because you already know men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I mean, $100,000 in 45 days starting from scratch, you can't really beat that. That's why I always say it's very important to invest in people who are doing exactly what you want to do in this world. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Make sure you grab a pen and a paper because the value in this video is going to be limitless.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything.
What's going on, everybody? My name is AC Hampton and welcome to my channel. I'm an 8-figure marketer and I'm also an e-commerce coach where I help people test, build, and scale up profitable e-commerce businesses. And if you know who I am, welcome back and thank you for showing love and being a part of the Supreme family. If you've never been here, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button below and subscribe to my channel as I have never missed a single week on this platform. In today's video, I'll be covering an entire free course on how in 45 days I accepted a Shopify challenge to turn $100 to $100,000 and how you guys can implement these exact same strategies on your store. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that there was a magic pill behind this. It really just came down to hard work, dedication, and validation. These three things alone will carry you further than any secret strategy that a guru can give you. With that being said, I'm going to be breaking down absolutely everything that you need to know so you can take off in 2022 with your dropshipping business and not waste money, effort, time, or energy into the wrong direction. But before we get into that, you guys know I give out a free one-on-one consulting call each and every single week to streamline your success with e-commerce and get all of your questions answered. And if you want the opportunity of winning this giveaway, all you have to do is 3 simple things. The first thing you must do is in the comment section below, comment the word success and what your biggest takeaway from this video was. The second thing you must do is go to my Instagram at AC_Hampton and go ahead and follow me. And the third thing you must do is smash that like button below and subscribe to my channel for bangers each and every single week. And if you're looking for more one-on-one guidance to get the results that you're looking for with your e-commerce business, streamlining your success and make an extra $5,000 to $10,000 a month, you can apply for the limited spots available in my one-on-one mentorship by going to my Instagram at AC_Hampton, DM me the word mentorship, or apply at supremeecom.com. So you have $100 in your account and you're ready to start investing so you can make a passive income from your phone. Well, we have a lot to cover then, and the first step that we need to take is product validation. And at this point, product validation comes very easy to me, and I could go on and on and on about it, but I have dropped many videos on my channel, and this is my favorite one right here, so make sure to go ahead and check it out. All in all, product validation is very simple. I'm looking to not reinvent the wheel and focus on something that can massively sell today. And when I'm looking for products that can potentially sell, I'm always looking at my competitors and looking at the market so that I can figure out what's working for them and allow it to work for me. Along with this, when I'm looking for products to sell, I'm always looking for a 2.5 times margin or more on any of my cost of goods sold. For example, if I find a product that I like to sell on AliExpress and it's for $10, that means when I sell this product on my website, it has to be more than $25. So I'm looking for that 2.5 margin. That leads me to my next point is I don't want to sell anything under $25. This is simply comes down to quality. I don't want to end up losing profit to returning products and dealing with chargebacks if I'm not selling a high quality product. This is never good, and this is not going to help out with any customer retention on your website. But something that will keep customers coming to your website is focusing on products that solve a problem. This is the easiest way to sell anything. This is ultimately going to make the customer feel like they need the product and not just want it. The next thing that I'm looking for is that it cannot be found in any local Walmart, Target, or just any local store around you. If there is a huge demand for this product and somebody can just go buy it from the local Walmart, why would they come shop from you? The next thing I like to look for is there's 3 to 5 competitors who are currently selling this product and doing well with selling the product, because I'm gonna tell you guys again, competition is good. But when you are looking for these 3 to 5 competitors, you want to make sure that there's room for improvement so you can wipe them out and still win the bid. Your competition is always going to have weak points. I'm going to tell you guys this again. They will always have weak points. You just have to distinguish what they are so you can take them out the market. After finding a product, doing the validation, doing the research, the next step we focus on is creative validation. And the only way that you can wipe out your competitors is focusing on winning the bid with your creative. This is crucial for the foundation of your business when you're testing different thumbnails or testing out different videos so you can find out how you can take over the market. Now, one of my favorite places that I like to order all of my high converting creatives from is viral ecom ads. And let me tell you guys, I will never push a service that I do not enjoy or I do not use myself. I've got the opportunity to meet some of the owners of viral ecom ads. They genuinely care about their customers, and really the quality behind it is why I'm winning consistently with my Facebook ads. The best thing about them is they're active e-commerce people, which now has led their users to over $10 million in sales, all because they know what people are looking for. They're one of the most well-known editing services in dropshipping, and I use them every single time. And my favorite package that I love to use after you scroll down is this one right here, the split testing ad package. This allows me to stay competitive in the market by testing multiple variations of advertisements. And they have even other packages available like the combo ad or the animation ads, and they even going crazy with the TikTok ads if you're interested in that. I highly suggest that you check them out, as they even gave you guys a 20% off discount for being a part of my Supreme family by using the code Supreme20 at checkout, or you guys can check them out with the link in my description. Creative validation is a major step that you need to be focused on, especially if you're tired of wasting money and time running these advertisements and seeing little to no return. You could have the best product in the world, but that thumbnail in that video is going to stop you from seeing the success that you deserve. So let's break down the creative validation really quick. This allows you to test out different videos, different scroll stoppers, different thumbnails, all before actually testing out different campaigns. So before you start spending money on these purchase campaigns, you're already confident in the advertisement that you should be using. So with your creative testing, it should look a little bit like this. When doing these creative testing campaigns, you're focusing on the front end metrics to figure out how you can win the bid against your competitors. These front end metrics are all related to your ad copy, your headline, your thumbnail, the scroll stopper, and even the entire video itself. So as you can see in these creative testing campaigns, this is what I'm testing now. Different thumbnails and mainly just different videos. So I might start off with the first campaign being a thumbnail testing, where I'll test out one video in all different thumbnails. So as you can see, thumbnail 1, video 1, thumbnail 2, video 1, thumbnail 3, video 1. You don't want to test out different videos and different thumbnails all at once, because you wouldn't know what the answer to that problem is. But after you find out your winning thumbnail, then you go ahead and test out different videos. So then you'll just test out different videos all with your winning thumbnail to figure out what's going to give you the best front end metrics. So whenever I was doing creative testing for this product, I was looking for the lowest cost per click, the highest click-through rate, the lowest cost per 1,000 impressions, and of course the lowest cost per link click. And as soon as I was done with creative testing, I immediately jumped into a purchase campaign. And as we jump over here to my ads manager, you guys can see this is day 1 of running my first campaign. So in this interest testing campaign, all I did was use the winning video and the winning thumbnail, and I ran a CBO campaign. Within the CBO campaign, I was just testing out all different interests, all going towards this one winning video. And as you guys can see, day 1 did not do too bad at all. I spent $100 for 2 purchases with a 290 purchase conversion value, which came out to a 2.85 ROAS. And as you guys can see in my KPI calculator that I give to everybody in my course, this is what allowed me to cut my interest to focus on profitability. So I already knew right away what my cost per purchase was, what my break-even add to cart was, what my break-even ROAS was, and all of these numbers were looking really good. So now back on my ads manager, I had a $50 cost per purchase day 1 and a 2.85 ROAS. And people ask me all the time, how long does it take to become profitable with your e-commerce business? And I was profitable day 1. And the main reason behind this is because I focused on the right type of product validation and creative validation. And as we look inside of it, you can see 2 ad sets had 2 different purchases, and these ones went absolutely crazy. One spent $11 for $70 in return, and the other one spent $12 for $220 in return. And I mean, look at these ROAS, 5 ROAS, 18 ROAS. I knew that this was going to be a huge jump with this product. Now, I'm pretty sure if you've heard about dropshipping, you heard of ABOs and CBOs and which one you should be using. But if you don't know, ABOs stand for Ad Set Budget Optimization and CBOs stand for Campaign Budget Optimization. And the only thing different between these two is where you're allocating your budget towards. So for me, when I'm focusing on the best bang for my buck, especially when it comes to just testing out right away, I always focus on CBOs first. And this is a little bit of how I set it up. So I just use a CBO. I use the top 5 countries of Australia, New Zealand, Spain, Canada, United States. I tested out 10 different ad sets with 10 different interests all going towards one ad. The age range was 21 through 65 plus, and I just used automatic placements. And the last thing I did is I added a $5 minimum spend towards each individual ad set. So if I had 10 ad sets with a $5 minimum spend, that comes out to $50. Well, my CBO was $100, so that other $50 was allocated towards my best performing ad sets. And you guys can see that setup right here. I used the same countries, 21 through 65 plus age, all genders, one different interest, automatic placements, all going towards one winning advertisement. So that is the setup, but I also created the slide for you in this presentation so you could pause this video and create the campaign the exact same way I did. So with this interest testing campaign, I basically just allowed this to run for 4 days using my KPIs to know if this was going to be a great product for me or not. And this is what my ads looked like after 4 days in. So I spent around $700 for a 1,700 return with a purchase ROAS of 2.16. So with that being said, after 4 days, I already knew I had a winning product. I already generated over 20 purchases and my ROAS was staying consistent over a 2x. Now during those 4 days, I want to be clear, I didn't just allow every single ad set to run. I was using my KPI calculator to understand what my break-even cost per purchase was, what my break-even add to cart was, and all the other metrics that I needed to focus on so I could push more allocation of my budget towards my best performing ad sets. Now also after the 4th day, I started focusing on horizontally scaling my best performing interests. And with that being said, it was not that difficult for me to find best performing interests. As you saw after day 4, a lot of things were working for me. I had this ad set with 2 purchases with a $13 cost per purchase, another $14 cost per purchase. I mean, all of these were going absolutely crazy for me. So just to break this down, the best performing ad set that had the lowest cost per 1,000 impressions and the lowest cost per purchase, I duplicated off of this 10 times, found even more interest I could test out with. Now I knew I couldn't just stop there. If you have a winner, you need to put your all into it, and that's exactly what I started doing with micro scaling. Now micro scaling is not just trying to push your budget as hard as you can right away, but differentiating your budget in different areas, which is going to be in turn what micro scaling is. So with that best performing ad set, the first thing I did was duplicate it into its own CBO so I can gather data even quicker and keep pushing what's working for me. With this new CBO, I was increasing the budget by 30 to 50% every single 4 days, which is in turn what I call micro scaling. You're pushing more money into a campaign so that you can collect even more data so you can jump into lookalikes. As soon as I got around 5,000 95% video views, I jumped into my first lookalikes, which is 95% video view and 75% video view. At the same time of doing lookalikes, I started getting into my warm and hot retargeting. This is the key to advertising and how you get the best bang for your buck as you're circling back to people who saw your advertisement or came to your website but did not purchase from you. If you're spending money on collecting the data, you deserve to get the purchases from it, and that's exactly what retargeting will do for you. So with warm retargeting, this is circling back all the people who did not come to your website but engage with either your Facebook or Instagram page or watch your video 75 or 95% of the way through. So hot retargeting is circling back all the people who came to your website but ended up not purchasing from you. So this is going to be your website visitors and people who added the product to cart but did not purchase. So as you guys can see, I have my warm and hot retargeting in 2 different campaigns here. As you can see, my warm retargeting just had Facebook engagement in 95/75% video view because I wasn't running an Instagram for this. And then in hot retargeting, I just had website visitors and add to cart. And literally think if I didn't do retargeting, I would have missed out on close to 120 purchases. That is absolutely crazy. And I know that this video has a lot of information in it, so if you have any questions at all or any questions about the services I provide or how I can help out in any way possible, you guys can go to my Instagram at AC_Hampton and DM me the word YouTube. DM me the word YouTube so I can provide a solution to every question that you have, as it's not about how much money you can make in this world, but how much knowledge you can teach others to change their lives. Now the next thing I did after collecting enough data and getting over 500 purchases was basically just taking over the entire market and allowing no one to win the bid against me. This literally means whoever I was testing out against, it was not going to be pretty for them, as I was going to wipe out every single competitor that I had. And I was able to accomplish this with no interest campaigns that you can see right here. With these no interest campaigns, Facebook is very smart with the data that you collect, especially if you have over 500 purchases. The artificial intelligence or the AI of Facebook understands who your ideal customer is, and then they just start looking everywhere in the market for them. So with these no interest campaigns, I was able to dive even deeper into these audiences. And as you guys can see on my ads manager, these no interest campaigns are my best friend. I mean, I love them. This is the easiest thing to do to have your business on straight autopilot, especially after you collected enough data, as Facebook is going to just make it easier for you. And you guys can see that right here. I just started a no interest campaign by itself and it was collecting very great data. I was anywhere between around a $13 to $33 cost per purchase, and I was seeing 2x on every ad set I was putting out. Now, another reason why I like to use no interest campaigns is when your pixel is very smart, you're even getting a wider audience to reach out to. As you can see, these no interest campaigns with this audience definition was reaching anywhere between 274 to 322 million people with each ad set. And this is what I mean by no interest campaigns. As you can see, there's no lookalikes in it, there's no detailed targeting, just keeping it very broad. More reach equals more money, especially when you have the data behind it so the AI can work for you. So my goal was to continue to keep pushing, micro scaling, horizontal and vertically scaling all at once, and focusing on no interest campaigns. The last thing I did to focus on more longevity for this product was transform my dropshipping store into an e-commerce brand. So after hitting this 100K on the store, I want to jump straight into what the profit was. On any of my dropshipping stores or any of my e-commerce brands, I'm always going to show you guys profit. At the end of the day, anyone can show revenue and show numbers, but it really does come down to the profit of the store. So as you guys can see on Shopify, from August 1st to September 16th, it was around $101,000 in sales. As I come over here to order metrics, the same time frame of August 1st to November 16th. Here's the exact same revenue of $101,000, cost of goods of $32,000. My ad spend was around $42,000, which gave me a net margin of 22%, which gave me a net profit of close to $22,000. $22,000 in profit, starting with $100 in less than 45 days. And you want to know exactly what I did with that profit? I just reinvested right back into my business to create that high converting e-commerce brand. So with that dropshipping store that I showed you, I was getting anywhere between around 7 to 12 day delivery from my private supplier all the way from China. Well, when I made this e-commerce brand, what I did was I reinvested my profits to buying inventory into the United States. This allowed me to focus on more longevity with this product, as now I'm getting 3 to 5 day delivery, and I'm able to ship that to anywhere in the world. This is ultimately going to allow me to scale to the moon, as I'm getting great customer feedback, which is a direct reflection of better shipping times. I'm getting better customer retention and even more people shopping from my store because they can trust my brand. And I also want to give you guys a better insight of what apps I was using on my store, and you guys can see that right here. It's very important that you're not only just looking for one purchase when a customer comes to your website, but focus on every single way that you can increase your average order value. So using apps like frequently bought together, or quantity break by discount, or sweet upsell is going to allow me to add different upsells on my website so I can increase my average order value with every single purchase that comes to my website. This is going to take you from $15 to $20 profit to $30 to $40 profit on every product that you sell. Now this app right here is called Dianexamy, and this is an app that most of you guys probably have not heard of, but this is what you use when you have a private supplier. So in my mentorship, in my blueprint course, I am offering my private supplier to every single person a part of my Supreme Ecom family. That's going to give you 7 to 12 day shipping, completely automate your fulfillment, completely automate your tracking, and give you even cheaper cost of goods than anywhere you'll find on AliExpress. And how she's completely automating your tracking and fulfillment is right through this app on Dianexamy, so I don't have to worry about this for my customers at all. And moral of the story, anybody can be successful with e-commerce. It comes down to the right guidance and the right work ethic. I hope you guys took something away from this video. Make sure you're focused on product validation, creative validation, getting some great creatives from viral e-com ads, and taking full advantage of wiping your competition out. And that's just the beginning. You don't want to stop there. You want to continue to duplicate this process multiple times so you have multiple dropshipping stores and multiple e-commerce brands that's creating you a sustainable passive income every single day. 2022 is going to be absolutely crazy for dropshipping. I mean, I cannot wait, and I also cannot wait to see the success that you guys are going to have. My students are going absolutely crazy right now, getting amazing results that you guys can see right here, and I can't wait for you guys to do the exact same thing. And talking about success, do not think that I forgot about the free consulting call winner from last week's video. And the free consulting call winner from last week's video is Brenda Salcido. Brenda, congratulations on winning. Go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram at AC_Hampton. We can hop on a one-on-one Zoom call to look over your products, look over your advertisements, and get you in the right direction for 2022. And if you guys are wanting the opportunity of getting all of your questions answered and streamlining your success with e-commerce, make sure to do all 3 requirements that I mentioned at the very beginning of this video to win the giveaway next week. I hope that this video was able to help you guys in more ways than just one, and I can't wait to continue to drop these value pack bombs each and every single Friday. This is AC, and I'm out.
They gon' want a piece when you got it like that. Like Jake said we gon' spend it, get it right back. Stack that internet money till the site crash.